Alright, this is my second attempt at recording this because last time the recording keybind did not work. But today we're going to be looking at the Basmu using two new things, but mainly looking at one of them. Primary Acuity is our star of the show. This is a new mod that came in 1999, and for some guns it's remarkably strong, and for others it's just decent, and for some it's a throw because you lose multi-shot bonuses. However, on there's a few weapons in this game that it stacks multiplicatively with on this crit chance part, which means whatever this number is here, including your modded crit chance, whatever that number is, gets multiplied by the weak point crit chance here. Now, I'm using the Basmu as a demonstration here because it is one of the guns where that applies, but also because the Basmu only has 15% base crit chance. So the numbers I'm going to be showing you here today are going to really show how strong it is. This is the non-riven build, which I'm going to be using for most of this because obviously not everyone has a riven, and I don't expect you to. So this is the riven build, or non-riven build. And we are using primary crux. The reason I'm using primary crux is because this gun has decent status chance, which will just make it easier to stack viral. That's basically it. You don't need to use it. Deadhead might even be better. I haven't done as much comprehensive testing, but also a quality of life thing for this gun is the ammo efficiency, because normally the Basmu burns through its mag real fast, and then you have to sit through this long reload. But because of that ammo efficiency, that's not as much of a problem. Now, before I get into the demonstration of what the mod can do, this is like the old build you would use, except for the fact that these are 60-60 mods. I'm using 60-60 mods here just because I don't want to deal with it, and the status chance is kind of nice. I don't want to deal with formatting anymore, I should specify. So, this is how it performs, making sure not to hit the reload. Granted, this is before any stacks. If I can get a deadhead stack off this guy, you'll see it go a lot higher. Alright, so that's deadhead, and galvanized aptitude, and merciless. So as you can see, our damage is a lot better. I accidentally reloaded there though. I'm struggling to get the next deadhead stack. That's another problem, which you could use merciless for this, obviously. Might even be better. Alright, so now you got max deadhead stacks. You can see it's killing things pretty effectively, but it's far from the best, and the highest crit you're seeing there is yellow. No oranges at all. Now, to the new build with no riven. This is basically all primary acuity doing all the work. As you can see, first shot is an orange crit. Hold on, I should refresh stacks here. I had deadhead active still. I didn't want it to ruin the testing. Alright. Red crit even. Even 400% red crit. And we're killing faster before we even get our stacks up. Still red crits. 600% crit there. Triple exclamation mark red crits. This is ridiculous. And you'll notice we're burning through ammo a lot slower. And all this is while we're applying max stacks of viral and we're applying electricity and heat. And there is a slight AoE to this, but it's not the most valuable. Now, that is almost entirely the work of the primary acuity mod there. Oh, that was the riven build. Oops. Sorry. I'll show the non-riven build now just to demonstrate that it is still really strong with it, without it. This is, once again, no stacks. I'm going to let the galvanized aptitude run out. No stacks, no buffs. I have no Archon shards helping. I don't have a companion on giving me any sort of stat bonuses. So hitting orange crits right now, even hitting some reds. Now, keep in mind, this is not a raw crit build. If you're doing a raw crit build, you're going to hit a lot higher crits than this. Now we're hitting... Now, granted, this is because Avenger procced. Arcane Avenger, I think, also scales with it. But even if you take this off, you're going to hit consistent orange crits. Now, a really good suggestion I have for this, which I can't really demonstrate with this build, so I'm going to have to sacrifice 100 munitions, is run Galvanized Scope if you want to take max advantage of this mod. Because it scales off whatever this number is right here. Whatever your modded crit chance is. And this counts towards it. Which means you can get about 200% crit chance out of this alongside your critical delay, and then that is multiplied by 350% from the primary acuity. And I will now show you what that looks like. I don't have this on my main build. It's mainly because of mod capacity, which I can fix. As you can see, we're already hitting somewhat consistent reds. Then, first kill. Now it's all reds as long as I'm hitting headshots. Now we're hitting 400%. As you can see, we're hitting really high crit numbers on a 15% base crit chance weapon, by the way. Non-Carnan, it's just 15% base crit chance. And this is the work it's doing. Now, this is far from the best gun in the game. I know that. I'm not going to claim it is. In fact, it's probably still one of the weaker guns in my arsenal, but with the Riven, it's amazing. I recommend, if you like the Basmu like I do, go get a Riven. This isn't the only gun that scales like this. There's a few. I recommend looking at the Chalker. That can also scale like that, I believe, which has a 50% base crit chance. I really want to try this out. I haven't gotten a chance to yet because I have to level it up more. And then the Stalta. There's a lot of Stalta fans out there. I'm a Stalta fan too. It also scales off primary acuity multiplicatively. Not every gun does. This does. Prisma Angstrom, remarkably strong, that also scales off at multiplicatively in the Incarnate form, which you're not going to hit headshots outside of it anyway. Anyway, please take a look at these mods. Look at the wiki page if you want to see the things that are multiplicative. It should be towards the bottom. Find whatever guns you like that are there, and have fun. Honestly, this mod has sort of shifted the meta in a way I really like. Anyway, that's all.